Thank you for recording, Leader Natalia.
You're welcome. Hello to everyone. Those who will listen us today, you can start today to make right actions to your success. So, Julia, Sonia, welcome. Thank you so much. You will be the stars of this system today. I'm so happy. Happy birthday to Julia. And my congratulations to our rent show in South Africa. You see, we have live from rent show today.
Yes.
Welcome. I'm here to help so we can start.
All right. Thank you so much, Leader Natalia. Yes, you rightfully said, I'm coming live to you from the Rent Easter Show in South Africa. This is an annual event that happens during the Easter holidays. And we've never had this for the past 2 years because of COVID. So you can imagine the excitement that we're having here. And on top of that is the first time APL Go is exhibiting at the Rent Easter Show. So clap for yourself. Woohoo! So it couldn't have come at a better time when we celebrating 1 year in South Africa. So the excitement is here. I've got the team, but then everybody is walking about, getting prospects. So close by, I have Indiabo and Sisbusi was here. So I'm not alone. Even Yusuf is walking around. So we are so excited. And this is a big thing, guys, because companies from small, medium to big across South Africa, others from Africa are all here doing exhibitions. So you can imagine the platform that we're having here as APO. So it's amazing. We're really doing great work. So well done again to all of us who made the decision to come on board. So I'm not alone today. I'm with Julia. So I'll let her introduce herself. Hi, Jos.
Oh, hi. Oh, my goodness. Guess what? I'm also live from my own house.
Looks like an APL office.
The beauty of this business, right? You can be anywhere, be live anywhere.
Exactly.
So we're excited. It feels like definitely, Sonia, that we're already celebrating 1 year because April in South Africa is our 1 year celebration. I know we have people from all over Africa here in the Zoom. So look, we are excited. Okay, we're excited. So today we're coming to you with a different twist to what we're going to talk to you about. I'll let Sonia talk to you about the first part, and then we're going to take it on from there. Sonia.
Yes, thank you so much, Julia. Yes, like Julia has said, you can do this business anywhere. This is an international business, guys. So let's start. What are we going to cover today? We're going to talk about a very important business model that APL has developed so that to ensure that we are successful in this business. You see, with network marketing, it can be daunting to some of us, especially if you are new to the business. But rest assured, there's a system that we have at APL Go, and this system works, but you need to follow it. So what we're going to talk about is 4 steps, where the first step is you invite your prospects, and the second step is presentation. The third step is a 3-way call, and then the last step will be get plugged in. So we will be unpacking these steps for you today. So sit tight, relax. It's cold in South Africa because it's raining, but then we are here to get up to do the work. All right. So in order for us to succeed, guys, you've made a decision that we want to join APL Go. So in order for all of us to succeed, we must adapt. We've spoken about this previously. I think it was Leader Julia who's spoken about this word adapt. Adapt with the change that you've made in your life to say, I'm joining this business. Adapt so that you can grow. Adapt and learn. Adapt and make money, because all of us, we want to make money. But then there's certain things that you must do for you to realize that. So we're giving you the platform, the 4 steps that will ensure that you get successful in this business. And the system is very simple, it's teachable, and it can be duplicated. You know, Leader Natalia always says, guys, you need to do the simplest things so that the team or your members, your prospects can duplicate you. And it's a fact. Simple things can easily be duplicated, and we will show you how you can do it with this 4-step system.
Oh yes, that's so true, guys. You see, we need to give you just a bit of understanding why we are going to talk about 2x72. Now, these are the simple things that you need to do. And believe you me, I've been in network marketing for almost 11 years now, but until I became a business partner with APL, I got to understand the simplicity of this. And we have to adapt. As my leader said here, we need to adapt. And this is what you have to do. You see, you need to commit. I just need to ask this question to you guys. Have you ever regretted not committing into something in the past? Just type me if you have. If you have you ever regretted not committing to something in the past? Just type me. Let me see the chats rolling there. Just type me. Any regrets? Find the chat box. I know I have. I definitely know I have. I have regrets of not committing. So today we're going to say to you, there's something that you needed to do for you to get the results that you needed. Please type me if you ever had regrets, because you see, for you to truly see if this business is for you, you need to commit to the business for at least 1 year. And when we commit for 1 year, we're not saying enroll, have a business, and then just sit on it. Commitment means you'll be doing what is required for you to grow that business. So we are saying at least for 1 year. I do see the means. Now, just like any other business, it takes time to master the proper skill set. Please be patient with yourself. Know which skill you need and actually apply that, practice that, make mistakes so that you can learn from them. You see, now with network marketing, the beauty is as you learn all of these, you are earning.
Yes.
As you learn, you are earning. Sometimes you'll be surprised where did this come from, guys? Can somebody just explain to me how I earned this money? Isn't that beautiful though? So if you at least commit for 1 year, you should be at the place where you will not want to stop. Just 1 year. Are you aware that every time at the end of the year, we all say, wow, this year went by so fast. That's how fast it's going to be when you are busy with APL Go. The second thing is use your own products every day. So you need to be the best customer for APL Go, because if you don't use the product, you don't become the customer. You will not understand the power that we have with these products. Make sure that you get prospects to watch or attend business opportunity presentation. You don't present. Let other resources help you. I'm not going to go too much into that because we are going to go into depth to explain this to you. Now, the fourth thing is please teach those who see it to duplicate your actions. You see, the important thing is you cannot duplicate something that I can do personally. We need to be able to have a system that everyone can do. So when we talk about duplication, we are talking about the easiest steps that anyone can actually do. So if you can learn these very basic steps, then your business will get off on a tremendous start. Isn't it?
That's so true, Jules.
Yeah.
And just to continue, we are reminded that, guys, we shouldn't complicate this. Like Julia has said, you will be earning while you are learning. So at APL Go, we do the business and get paid from either doing one of the two things. You can get people to buy the products. They use your affiliate link, they buy the products, and you get paid for that. We know we have customer bonus where we get paid up to 30% of the total that the customer has bought. And we know that when we get people to join the business as associates and they purchase their Go kit or their package, we also get paid on that. But then how we do that is to remember that we need to make sure that our organization does everything and your team does everything you do the same way every time, because this system has been proven it works. If you're feeling frustrated, it means you're not doing the system correctly. And you need to start from the beginning, go back to the drawing board and follow the system. Yeah? Duplication in your team will come from modeling. I am here at the Rent Easter show. I did not sit at home to say, but then today I'm presenting, therefore I cannot go to the Rent Easter show. I had committed. I had committed because we made a plan. We've been planning for this week to say on the 18th, on the 16th, on whichever day I'll be at the Rent Easter show. So I'm committing to it. So and I'm modeling to my team that you need to stick to your promises. I also have my team members that are here with me and they are working about getting prospects. So they are watching my behavior. Okay, so what your people see you actually doing as a leader and not say they will duplicate. So again, this is very important that you follow the system, guys. Tried and tested and proven to be working. Even if you take small steps, that is why even the model says 2 by 72. We're not saying 100 people in 72 hours, just simple 2 people by 72. Open your binary so that you can immediately see the benefit and earn the benefit that APL has for all of us. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yes. You know, you just remind me of how many times I had to go back to the drawing board when I get frustrated. Immediately when he said, when you're frustrated, it means you're not following the model. I'm like, oh, yes, I know. There are a few times I was so frustrated. I'm like, there's something I'm missing. So it is very important to do that, especially now that we're going to talk about, look, it is so important to find out why your prospects are interested in this business. Because when you find that out, you've actually got the key to motivate them and inspire them going forward. So the fact that they are interested, something got them excited. Find out specifically what that was. You see, it's different for all of us, because the core of why we want a breakthrough depends on where we come from. So our backgrounds are different, but ultimately we want the breakthrough, but for different things. So knowing your prospects why, it's so important. Now, here's a question that you can ask. We call it a dream question. You need to ask this. If you had all the money you could ever want and all the free time to enjoy it, how would your life be different? So you see here, it says 1 and 2. It's actually one question. It's just that it has 2 folds to it. You pause for a bit and then you say, would you live in the same house? Would you drive the same car? Would you take more vacations? Would you pay off your debts? Would you give more to charity and help other people? Would you spend more time with your loved ones? What is it that you would do? And pause. You see, let me tell you, because I speak a lot, I end up not asking the right questions. And this I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn the hard way. So you need to let people speak to you, answer your questions, give them options, plant some seed into them, not by you speaking, but by asking the right questions. You see, you'll discover something very telling from your process. From those responses, you will hear the current conditions. Most people can't achieve their dreams. They just need to find a way, and APL Go is the way. So we all learn as we follow these steps as well. You find yourself as you do this, and you realize that it's the most easiest thing to actually do. We need to learn to listen than to speak a lot. You need to learn to ask questions. And you see, the answers you're going to get from this, it's something that when your prospect is discouraged, you're going to come back to it and say, remember you said, I am here to help you get to what you said you needed. So this is key. When you ask this question, remember what the answer was. Note it down, because this will keep your prospect inspired throughout. And the fact that you remember what their dream is, they'll be like, yo, this person is really an amazing mentor. So now, I think we need to get into it. Lira Sonia, let's get to the first step.
Yes, thanks, Julia. So let's get to the 4 steps. The first step there is invite. Yeah? Everyone you meet, everywhere you go, that person is a potential APL Go associate. Like right now here at the Rand Easter Show, we're meeting different people. We are approaching different people. Some of them will be our customers because they are interested in the products. We even giving them sweets to taste as samples. And some of them will be associates because everywhere you go, the statistics says that 95% of people are either dissatisfied with their current job, with their bosses, their income, or any other thing that is currently happening in their life. And this is a fact because some of us are part of the 95%, isn't it? So as an APL associate, you have the option to offer them an opportunity to better their life, isn't it? So at APL Go, we give people options. From the questions that Julia covered in the previous slides, you will be giving people options to say, would you rather continue living the life that you are living now or change for the better? Because here we give you a better option to what you are dissatisfied with. Okay, so it's very important that immediately when you join the business, you build an initial contact list of about 25 people. We call this a hot list. 25 people that you engage with on a more regular basis. Make a list of these people. Invite them within 72 hours to the presentations. Because usually we still have that excitement to say, you know what, I've joined this business. This is what is happening. These are what the products are doing. Because you must listen to us here at the Rand Easter Show. We know the products of our mind. Like we don't even read anymore. And because we do this on a regular basis, we even give the high level words. We don't go into detail. No. High level. 1, 2, 1, 2. You are able to cover all 15 products. You see, so we have that excitement. So while you're still excited, share this opportunity with the 25 prospects that you've made a list from. It says the invitation shouldn't take more than 2 minutes because you don't want to drag it. You don't want to kill the excitement. You must keep them gazing so that they, join the sessions that we have at APL Go, because all our sessions are exciting, guys. Let's be honest. And it's not the same every time. It can be the same topic, but then it's different because we are different presenters with different personalities, and we learn every day. Yesterday, I was learning a lot from Refilwe, how she approaches people, because for myself as Sonia, I'm coming out of my shell to say, now I need to approach people. And seeing other leaders doing that, it gives me courage. So I'm not only learning from my direct sponsor, but then I'm learning from other associates within my team. Because at APL Go, we do a team sport no matter what. We work as a team. See? So you must always be in an action mode. Be ready to take action and grab the opportunities that are presented to you. Now, it says there, top earners have created a prospect list of at least 100 prospects and continually inviting others to do so. But then what we are saying is start with 2. Once you start with 2 and you are established and you teach them to do the same, then you can go back and add as many people as you want, but get the basics right. Okay, it says there you must be on the initial invitation calls until they have at least 5 personally sponsored members. But that comes after you've opened your binary, the 2 people that you've invited, they understand how they need to do the business and also teach them to do the same. Then you move to adding more prospects and more associates to your team. That's the first step.
All right. So let me just talk a bit and continue from where my leader actually ended. Now, think about it. Who are you looking for? Who are you looking for? Are there people who want more than they currently have? Who want to go to places they've never been? Who want to help others that they haven't helped before? Are they tired of being average? Okay, I know. Are you tired of being average? You still have dreams and you are willing to do something about it. So you see, when I think of people around me, people that I meet, they fit one of those. So invite them with urgency and excitement. Listen, Leader Sonia mentioned this because I'm taking my time to breathe when I talk about this, because I had to learn not to present when I find a prospect. Guys, that is so hard until you realize it is actually the easiest way to do it. Until you realize that you don't need to stress anymore. So you need to be a professional inviter. That is the best thing you can do, because then after you invite them, you then send them to the presentation, and guess what? We continue to train them. They come here on Saturday, and then you don't need to do this. You both attend and you go and discuss it. Isn't that the easiest way to duplicate anything? Keep it simple. You see, when they see you keeping it simple, they are also going to believe that they can do what you are doing and keep it simple. If you present to them, they'll be like, do I need to do that as well? Then guess what? They will not do it. They're going to have reservations, thinking, I will not be able to present to people like this. So you might be thinking you're adding information, showing excitement and all that. You need to learn how to shorten that just to get them excited enough to attend a presentation. So Leader Sonia will take us to the second step. There we go.
You know, when you're talking about having to work on not presenting to your prospect, I remember a video that Leader Natalia shared with us from Big L, I think is L Schroeter, who says, if you start presenting to people, immediately they shut down. Yours is just to give them 2 options. Won't it be nice for you to make extra money from the comfort of your own home? Or do you like going to the office every day? Immediately you grasp the attention from that person. So yes, It comes with practice, guys. It comes with practice. So don't stress to say, but I'm new. What am I going to tell these people? Keep it simple and do step number 2. Once you get to step number 1 and you've given your prospect the link to join, we have online speakers who will do the presentation on your behalf. So just make sure you invite people. Presentations are there. Yes, like we are doing here. We're presenting from anywhere in the world. Yeah. We have a lot of material on our Telegram platform, even on the YouTube. I think it's saved under APL Go Moldova. Ida Natalia saves a lot of material there. So you can watch. There's even a 15-minute overview video on APL Go and what APL Go does and the opportunities in there. In 15 minutes, it's there. Yeah? There are also other presentations that were done that are also saved under the Telegram and the WhatsApp that you can watch so that you are more equipped. Yeah? I can tell you now, I joined, I think, APL Go on the 27th of April, 2021. I was so scared looking at other leaders, Leader Lerato, Lesego, and others presenting and thinking to myself, will I ever get to the stage? But then I was able to get to that stage because I attended the sessions. It's very important, guys, to attend the sessions that we booked. It's not a waste of your time. Believe you me, it's not a waste of your time. Whatever that we are presenting here today, next week there will be other 2 leaders presenting and you learn something different because we are different. So it's very important to attend all the sessions that are booked. If you missed a session for one or any other reason that is important, these sessions are recorded. Make time to watch the videos and write your notes. I already have 2 books that are full from taking notes. It's important, guys. And you might think you understand up until Leader Natalia asked you a question during the coffee session. You realize, okay, I thought I understood, but clearly I need to go back. Understand? So it's important. Yeah. So invite your prospects. Look at Leader Natalia. Invite your prospects. Let them come on board. We'll learn, guys, online and offline, anywhere, anytime. The opportunity is there for us to grab it. See, APL Go wants everyone to be successful. That is why they put this 4 system in place. It has produced millionaires across the world. So it's our turn in Africa to get to where Europe and Asia is. So let's use it. Thanks, Julia. Thanks, Leader Natalia.
Indeed. Indeed. Let's use it. Look, think about it. Just picture this. So all you do, you invite and you send this person to a presentation. And then afterwards, guess what? You still don't do a lot of talking. People would like, but I can't speak. Guess what? You still do not do that. You need to do a 3-way call. I must confess though, I haven't done my 3-way call with all of my prospects, but I've seen the difference with those that I did the 3-way call. So my commitment now is no matter what I'm busy with, I need to make sure I do this. Like I would think of it and I will plan it and I don't do it. Let me tell you, this is pure. This puts another level in your relationship with your prospects. Once you have a 3-way call, which will be your prospect, will be you and your sponsor. Sure, guys, this is amazing. Please do not skip this step. So after the presentation, say to them, I would like you to meet my team sponsor who is doing very well in the business. Do you have 5 minutes to say hi? Guys, this is not a presentation from your sponsor. They already attended the presentation. Guess who's closing for you? Your sponsor, not even you. You just invited. They attend the presentation and then someone speaks to them. At this point, your sponsor will share their success story, answer any question your prospect has. Your sponsor will attempt to close your prospect. And look, what did you do? What did you do? You became a professional inviter, period. So you are at step one. That's how perfect you are. Once you get someone from step one and they go and attend step two, which is presentation, step three, you are being like thinking now, looking at your sponsor, talking to your. Now tell me, that is not easy. Do not skip this step. Can you type easy for me? Just type easy for me. This should drill in your mind because you need to adapt to a new way of getting your team to grow. Please type easy, easy. You need to get that. Whatever you're going to do, you need to think, this needs to be easy for me. Guess what? If it's easy for you, your prospects saw what you did. Do you think they cannot duplicate that by just inviting people? Type easy. And remember that word every time you feel frustrated or okay, am I making this easy enough for myself? Am I making this easy enough for my prospect? The three-way call occurs immediately after the presentation. And this will make or break your business. I've experienced this. I don't want to, and I'll be kicking myself afterwards. I'm like, I should have just taken 5 minutes to do this. Identify the team sponsor as an expert and introduce them to the prospect. The team sponsor shares their story. Let me tell you though. You see, the third person that you'll be inviting, it can be your direct upline. If not, if for example, you found someone who's an engineer, I'm going to invite Rifile because she's an engineer. If the person is a doctor, I'm going to invite Dr. Gumbung or Asuma and say, Doctor, can you please speak to my doctor there? Right? If I found a change agent, I'm going to ask Sonia. Sonia is a qualified change agent. Then I'm going to, say, Sonia, this person, you understand each other on this language, So it doesn't really have to be someone who's just directly in your line. A three-way call, you can really ask someone else that you feel that your sponsor will gel with, will understand. So as you do that, listen and learn. As your sponsor speaks and asks your prospect questions, listen and learn. Because you will be that sponsor one day. You will be that sponsor one day. Imagine. So this also takes about 5 minutes. Right? Remember, for a presentation, it is a closing call, not another opportunity presentation. Please be sure to introduce your prospect to your team sponsor. And even if your sponsor already signed up, you still, I need to stress this enough. It's not for some prospects who haven't signed up yet. If you have immediately or recently enrolled someone, this needs to happen as soon as possible. Please, this is how simple it gets. So guess what? We are all adapting. We are all adapting. And I'm happy that I've tried this and I've seen my mistakes and now I'm seeing the results. Like, oh, okay. So this is what I needed to do. Oh, okay. When they say this is the easiest business, you do it from home, you do it from wherever you are. I'm like, oh, okay. Is that what you mean? Yes. That's exactly what we mean. Leader Sonia, you can add a bit more. Okay.
Yeah, most definitely, Jules. And I think like you saying, and if you don't close that call, then when you trace your steps back, you realize I missed a step. And I found out as well that the three-way call is one step as well that disadvantaged me, so to say, or I disadvantaged myself from not doing it. So every time I go back to the drawing board so that I build the correct way. Because remember, like we said, this is a tried system and it's working. So yes, you can see the team behind me. There's Yusuf. So as leaders on this call, if you know your team has invited people, but they're not inviting you to the 3 call, please make it a point to check in with them. Make it a point to check in with them to say, how many people did you invite to the session? How many did attend? So let's do a 3-way call, because remember, your team will copy what you are doing. So if you do follow-ups with them, they would know, like, if I also build my team, it means I need to do what Sonia is doing. I need to check in with them and do follow-ups, because that is where you will lose. If you don't do this, you will lose potential prospects that will help you to grow your team. And just imagine having to do a 3-way call with 2 people. That's not bad. That's not bad. And you'll be learning as well. So do that. Do a follow-up with your team members to do the 3-way call. Okay, and the tips are there, because like Julia has said, this is not a presentation. You're just going to close the call for the person and ask them the questions. Would you like to spend more time with your family? Who doesn't? If they have more free time, what would they do? Do they need a new house, a new car? We all need something, guys. So close that call and let's get moving. Okay. Can you move?
Let's get moving, guys. Let's get moving. Now, this is the last step. Remember, it's 4 steps, right? It says get plugged in. So you must get your new associate started properly. You see, when you get a new person, they're very excited. The excitement lasts for about 3 days. After that, it starts kind of declining a bit. So you need to keep it alive. While that is still burning, you need to help your prospect to enroll. So you create momentum. Immediately, you need to help them say, okay, we need to invite, right? We need to invite prospects immediately. So think about it. If a new associate has not personally sponsored 2 new associates in the first 72 hours, are you aware they're not following the system? Contact them immediately and stress the importance of 2 in 72. I've realized that while you're in that exciting state, your aura is different. When you speak to people, they feel your energy. So sometimes, even if you're going to contact them, people after 2 weeks, after the excitement has went down, even if you speak in excitement, but your aura has changed a bit, there's a bit of a shift. Something happened. Subconsciously, you're thinking about something negative or something this, and then you're not actually bringing it all in. So it's not only about how you say it when you're with them, it's what you exude, the aura that you have around you, because people get attracted to that. And someone will tell you, like, I just don't know what is it about you, but I was just so interested. Do you understand? Like they wouldn't be able to explain it. So that's important that you teach your prospect to do that. Now when I talk about getting plugged in, I'm now thinking this is actually a 3-step process. Because getting plugged in, you're actually now teaching your prospect how to be the best inviter, right? So we are where? Step 1. Guys, it never gets easier than this. Make sure you introduce your new associates to multiple upline members so that they know they are being supported by a team. As we've been explaining with Leader Sonia, that look, If your direct upline is not available, we need to introduce you to us and everyone else. So that when you're stuck, you know where to go.
I said, go and hold your slippers. Hurry up.
When you put them through the system, you will simultaneously develop a team of associates and customers. So very important that you make sure that as soon as they sign up, how do you get them plugged in? Within 72 hours, they must get their true prospect. You help them out with that. And they're going to see how easy it is. Do you think your prospect, or it's no longer a prospect now, your business partner, do you think they'll be able to duplicate what you just did? I mean, already they did step number 1 by inviting already. And they already sent the people to the presentation. And already you're doing a 3-way call for them. God. Why didn't I know this 11 years ago? Where would we be? Now, people who've made it here, people who've made it in network marketing, guys, this is all they did. And it doesn't matter which, how they explain it, they're all saying the same thing. Invite, send presentation. Guess what? 3-way call. And let's repeat the process. I guess that's number 4. Repeat the process. Leader Sonia, there's something we want them to remember. What is that?
Yeah, most definitely, Jules. We need to repeat the process. So what's important to remember, I think, and I remind myself every time about this to say, remember, you can speak to 100 people in a day. And out of that 100, 1 can say yes, and 99 of them can say no. But do not be discouraged about that. Yeah? If they don't want the opportunity to become associate, they will want to use the products, and there's nothing wrong with it. Remember them. Just make sure you plug them into the system, even if they are customers. Get them plugged into the system so that they use the products. Yeah? But then it's important. We always stressing that be a product of your products. How are you going to tell people about ALT, but then you don't use it? Because every time I speak to people, I quoted the first one. This is my favorite because I use it for my allergies and for my asthma. So, and other products as well. So you need to be the product of your product so that your customers and even your associate can copy you to say, but then I need to use the products because they're very beneficial. And so that is how we spread the word. When people see you using the product, they will love it and they will want it. So make sure you use your product each and every day. And I think that is where the business came in to say, as associates, every month we must maintain, because every month we must, or every day we continue using the products. So how are you going to use the products if you don't buy them yourself from the company? So you see, that's the thinking also behind everything that we do at APL Go. Yeah? So make sure you use the products on a daily basis and continue on developing this relationship with people. Yeah? Buy the products, use them, share them. And you will be amazed at what opportunities, guys, you will get at APL Go. They are endless. Thanks, Jules.
Endless. Endless. Now, please listen. If you were distracted all throughout this presentation, please take a moment. There's a formula for duplication. There's a formula for this duplication. Lead a group of people to consistently do a few simple actions over a sustained period of time. When you realize that you have 3rd level, 4th level, 5th level, and now it's running even without you, you have duplicated. You have not duplicated if you only have the 1st level or 2nd level. You have duplicated as soon as the 4th and 5th and 6th They are going on and deeper. Your organization is growing. And you're like, wow, they are just duplicating. They are following the simple steps. So look, you can have the best product in the world with the best compensation plan, which is us, by the way. You can have that. But unless you learn how to master the distribution of the product by using the system we are telling you, you will not reach your dreams. And please, when that happens, do not blame APL Go, because we have given you the best compensation plan. We have given you the best product. We are giving you the best trainings. You just have to implement what we are saying to you. If you do not do that and you do not reach your dreams, it's not because the system doesn't work. It's not because APL Go is not the best company for 2022. No, it's not because of that. So one of the biggest mistakes that new associates make is trying to quantify everything, and in doing so, they add too much complexity. Oh, tell me about it. We love complicating things. We're giving you a simple one right now, right? Some of you in your mind, you're thinking how you can tweak it, right? You're thinking, I'm creative, you know? At my work, I come up with procedures and processes. That's what your mind is like, going, thinking, I hear them, but I'm gonna do it my way. And then you get exhausted. And then you realize your team cannot duplicate you. And you're thinking, guys, why are you not doing this? Because you get it. But we're telling you a proven process, proven steps. The millionaires that we have right now in APL Go have been following this and simplified it for us to make our lives easier. Please do not waste time building your own websites and your own presentations and materials. You are taking too much time, whereas you're supposed to be building your organization. We have all those things. We have them. If there's something missing, just ask, is there something like this that I would like to present? Then we'll create it. Then all of us will use the same thing. You see, if you're going to design something that your team cannot design, will that be duplicatable? You are designing a presentation. Your team, they're not good with PowerPoint. So now they're feeling like, yo, I can't do this. Nah. And then they will always bother you because they know you as the expert. They always come to you and say, please do this for me. So do you see what we mean by duplicatable? Everything you will ever need has already been provided for you. True duplication will occur when you focus on simple actions that everyone in your team can do. Invitation. Do you need PowerPoint, Excel to invite? No. You just need a pen and paper and write people's names. Sending them to the presentation. What is that? What resource do you need? Just send them the link or tell them there's a WhatsApp presentation or say, okay, here's the recording. Whatever it is, what have you created? Three-way call. What do you need to do? With skill from you? All you have to do is to get these two people to speak to each other. But why do we complicate things? I feel like I'm rapping.
I was about to say you are rhyming there. But wow, indeed, even little is always saying preach. So, honestly speaking, guys, APL has been around for now 11 years. Leader
Yeah.
Natalia is 7 years now in the company. Think of
Yeah.
all the mistakes that they've made. So, from all those mistakes, they put these simple steps for us to succeed. Aren't
Yeah.
we lucky? I mean, we are
Yeah.
the blessed ones, the chosen ones.
Yeah.
Huh? So I'm honored. I'm happy to be alive in this day and age and to be part of APL. So you know
Oh my.
what? As a new person in network marketing, I don't need to struggle. There's a
Yeah.
system, an easy one that I must just follow. All the mistakes were taken out to say we did this and it was negative. So it
Yeah.
means we were complicating things.
Yeah.
I even remember, I think it was Ruth Main from the USA. She spoke in one of PBS, I think the February one, the second one, when she said, guys, in this business, you just need to open your mouth, give people options and make money. As simple as that. And it stuck with me. I always tell my team, open your mouth, give people options and make money. That's as simple as that, guys. You understand? Because she's tried it and it's working. So
Yeah.
guys, let's not complicate our lives. Let's move to the
Yes.
next one.
Yes, my leader. There you go.
So the question is asked. Each one of us must ask ourselves, within 2 to 5 years, can you find 40 people who are serious about changing lives? Of course you can. And for me, you can even get more than 40 people. If you just do a simple step of getting 2 people, teaching the 2 to do the same, you can achieve more than the 40 people. But then the only way for you to fail is if you quit. I mean, we've said it in the session with Julia that we've realized our mistakes. And we had to go back to the drawing board to say we need to follow this system. We did not quit. We are still here.
Yeah.
We're just making sure we follow the correct system. So have fun. Don't complicate things. Have fun. You are on your way to making your dreams come true. And everything has been put in place for you. Yours is just to grab this opportunity, guys, and do this thing. So let's have fun, like we are having now at the Rand Easter show.
Oh, yes, let's have fun. Let's
Let's
have
have
fun.
fun.
Guys, this is it. The structure you need to be looking at. In 5 years, I'm sure you can have 20 people. And your 20 people can have 20 people each. And then it goes on. And then when we talk about passive income, you having free time to do whatever it is that you want, it is just here. It is just here for you. So if getting to the top of your APO business is your goal, then read every word in this guide and read it again and again.
Yeah. Go back to the previous slide, Leader Julia.
Oh, yes.
There's something that caught my mind. Look at the on your, it's my right on my side, where the system is broken down. It says there, save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. Exactly what we have been saying since we started this session. Save yourself stress, time, and money. Don't
Wow.
reinvent the wheel. People have gone through great lengths to put this thing in place for us. Let's
Yeah.
use the opportunity, guys.
Let's
Use
use
the
it.
4 steps. All that has been given to you. Make sure you attend the sessions. That is very important. Listen to the presentations. Speak to your team members. Speak to your sponsors. You know, a week shouldn't pass without you speaking twice or 3 times in a week. Please do that. Thank you so much for engaging us. It has been awesome. I'm fired up. I'm going to speak to prospects now after this session.
That was the target, you know. That was the target.
I'm fired up.
That was the target. Thank you so much. You know,
Yeah.
I have nothing to add. I have nothing to add because today I think everyone understood that simple works.
Yes.
Simple works. And why sometimes there is a challenge or there are difficulties, just because you need to ask yourself a question. Do you make everything simple? Or in other words, what you are doing right now, can everyone duplicate you, repeat you? If they can, do it. If they cannot, please stop doing it. That's it. And we were talking a lot about the system 272. And finally, today, I know that this document, this PDF document, you have it. And I shared it many times. But I think people do not like to read. And we decided today to make it live, to show to everyone. But my target always is when you are preparing to the presentation or training, you are reading and you try to understand what you will explain, right? So it means at minimum 2 people in this room completely understood the system 272. I'm speaking about speakers, but anyway, yes, it's simple. And by the way, I started to make my list once again, you know, because of you.
Yeah, the process never stops, eh?
Never, never. And you understood, I think, yes.
Yeah.
So it's time for questions. Thank you so much. It was great. Thank you. From Rent Show, you know, it's
Yes.
live. I think someone made some videos and tried to post in the social media. I think you have done it. Questions. I'm stopping the recording for today, and the questions are open.
Yeah.